Hi guys, so this video is my next sketchbook update. As you can tell, I'm holding the camera. My desk is a little bit crazy at the moment, so I'm holding the camera. So I have sketches in here and I have sketches in here. Let's get on with it. So this, I think, was the last sketch in April, so let's continue. It's Ruby and Vadim. I drew this on May 4th. So basically I've pretty much stopped using this sketchbook, and the reason why I've done that is because I like taking it on the train with me, or I like having it as a travel sketchbook. Basically I won't be going back to uni until the end of September, so whether I'll have any sketches in this over the next few months I don't know, but I'll still take it with me if I don't take my other sketchbooks with me. So then we have the secondary characters. I'm still not 100% on Mira's last name. I feel like it should be Pope, but I'm not 100% sure. Very English surnames. I'm sorry. This was a concept for a sketch for Skylar, but it never really got off the ground. If I'm going to do something with this, it's probably going to be sometime in the next few months or something. So I might actually come back to my sketchbooks and see what I can find in concepts. Then we have Ruby, just done in pencil. I'm very intermittent with this one. I didn't really draw every single day in it. I only drew in the sketchbook every time I was on the train, or every time I was at uni. So since I went to uni 3 times a week, my last day at uni was the 11th, and I did this. It's so cute. It's me and Tatty as Yven Trash. And we're watching Radia. If you don't know who Radia is Ruby and Vadim, our characters who we ship so freaking hard. We're hardcore shipping those guys. I'm saying, will he see us? Tatty's like, nope, he's too stupid to look in here. Yven Trash. Come watch my stupid brother and his waifu. I regret nothing. So I did also try and do a Skylar sketch in here, but that didn't work either. So on to my next sketchbook, because there's nothing after this. So actually I started a new sketchbook. This is a brand new sketchbook that I started, so that's why it's completely closed from the front. I also brought 2 more of these sketchbooks, and the reason why I brought 2 more of them is because one of the shops in Wales that I go to, they sell them for £4 each, whereas normal shops and even Amazon sell them at £8 each, so I can get 2 for £8. So I tend to like getting them cheaper. Okay, so this was from a live stream, and it's of Camilla Callisto. Now, if you don't know who that is actually Loki's stepmother and and Nicholas's mother. So, somebody, I think it was Sammy, asked me what Nicholas's mother looked like, and I had real fun trying to design her based on Nick, because she was one of those characters that was there in context, not in appearance. So it was really interesting to put a face to all the backstory and all the context that I already had. Okay, let's just turn this around. It's Vadia, Ruby and Vadim. It's so cute. It's just a picture of Ruby and Vadim. Then this picture was done at 3 AM when I wasn't feeling very well. I was feeling so bad that I just could not sleep. So I actually drew this picture. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. But I used a reference. I used Pinterest. So I wrote down the reference. And I thought it was a very much Ruby-esque kind of pose. So I drew it out. Another Ruby and Vadim. This was done on a live stream, so not the same live stream as the Camilla Callisto one, but this was done on a completely different one a few weeks later, and it's like this fake Instagram thing. I really like it. I think it's really adorable. Look at his face. Like, he's so happy. And then I put like a little fake comment that, because Ruby is a singer, so she would have quite a lot of followers, I suppose. And Ruby said, drummer, more like hugger, because Vadim is her drummer. And Ocean of Miserable Minds is Yevhen, Vadim's brother. So he's just like, I knew it! I knew it! Okay. So this was something I did over Skype during Tati's, well, just after Tati's stream. I was still on Skype to my queens, Tati and Candy. And I did this little comic of Skylar in particular, and it says, being dead in a world of the living means you have nowhere to go, no way out, for all eyes to see. The most important thing about Skylar's eyes is the fact that she can't really see anything. She's blind. Well, she can see colour, like her eyes can register blobs of colour. But other than that, she's pretty much blind. So Ruby, I really hated the way this turned out. This was one of the ones where the startup sketch, like the scribble underneath to figure out the dimensions, was actually perfect, and then I absolutely mess it up with my line art. So this is a picture of Ruby and Olya. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's spelled Olya, and it's Yevhen's little girl, his youngest daughter. So technically, Ruby's niece, if she got together with Vadim. It's so adorable. I really like this picture. I'm probably gonna have to scan it and make a print of it for my queen, because obviously it's just too cute to boot. It's so adorable. Of course, it's Olya that makes that one so cute. Then we have a picture that I did. This is basically just a pencil sketch, and what I did was I took some grey marker and I did this effect where I just coloured in some little bits of it. I only coloured in the only things that I actually coloured in with colour was her hair, like the tips of her hair, because it's very distinctive, her hair colour, especially at the ends of her hair. And then their eyes. So she has like pink eyes, even though it looks like it's a red eye, it's actually supposed to be pink. It's adorable. It looks like a bookmark, and I said this on a stream. I'm just like, this looks like a bookmark. It'd be a really cute one. So we have Ruby and Vadim. This was during a chat with Tatty. It was a roleplay situation where they're both on a talk show and Vadim's just like, I'm gonna reveal something that nobody else has told you. So, for those of you who saw my digital artwork, my sci-files video, where I showed my old paint tool sci-files, you'll know that I did a picture of Loki where she was in her royal attire on one side and then her happy side on the other one. So I updated it with a traditional version in my sketchbook. And I really love the way this turned out. This is amazing. Like, the shading, okay, if it looks really, really soft on camera, that's because it is in real life. It is incredibly soft, and I'm so proud of my marker work on this one. And then I use my paint marker to like have all these effects. I love that paint marker, by the way. This was supposed to be a concept of Skylar, like a little sketch of Skylar as a mermaid, like a chibi mermaid. Ruby is a mermaid. Obviously it's May, hashtag mermaid. So I did some mermaids. So okay, now we get on to the line work. I really wanted to do medieval May instead of mermaid. Like, that's basically what I spent my time on. I did pictures of, well, so far in the medieval line art, I have done pictures of Skylar, Rocco, Jalal, and Bethany. The least drawn characters I did first, which is kind of funny. So, yeah, I really like Skylar's one because you have the detail with the flowers and... it's so pretty. I love this one. It's where I've been focusing more so. I've been focusing more so on my line work. Okay, this was while I was on hold with PC World and Currys, trying to get support on fixing my laptop. We were on hold for like 40 minutes, so I had to do something. And then Lord Sour, as you can kind of see. Lord Sour, Rocco. My Rocco. I'd never actually done a full-scale version of Rocco. I did do a little headshot back in 2014 because the designs that I had were from 2014. So I thought it'd be really, really interesting to actually see if I could update them like this. And I'd never done a full scale of Rocco, so it was cool to like sort of redesign and sort of push around the different style. And Bethany, I love the movement in this one. It really, really feels like she is dancing, and it's really, really nice. You can see that I played around with several different leg positions for this one, trying to get it right. So as with these line arts, I just want to say that I am thinking about making these into line arts that people can colour. I'm not 100% sure when it will be done because I have to scan them properly and I also have to clean them up thoroughly. And it's going to take so long because look at all this detail. Like, oh my god. I do not mess around when it comes to my detail. Oh my gosh. So we have this little picture. I'm gonna say I've explained who this character is up here on stream on the 4th. Okay, I explained who she was, but I will say that the colours are not 100% canon with this character because I'm still considering colours, but the hairstyle is I'm not sure whether the hair colour should be canon, but like the colours I'm really on the fence about. So then we have this little picture of Loki. I was testing out some high school watercolours. They're very pigmented and they feel just a little bit chalk. They feel quite chalky. They were the Koh-i-Noor. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. Koh-i-Noor ink paints, like ink watercolor palette paints. So they have like a chalky kind of texture. I didn't realise they were Koh-i-Noor, like actual nice brand paints, until I came back to them. You can see where I messed up and it's smudged. So I think that's pretty much it. I do not want to go any further into this sketchbook because it's May and I did the next few pages in June, so I don't want to go any further, and this video is long enough anyway. So I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this sketchbook update. Bye guys!